and somebody that just don't look the par to be laughing at me, Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Thebrownbarbiee, also known as slaybyasiaa or the other way around, and we are here with another get your sippy cups out, get your teacups out, because I am about to give you some T-E-A-A-A-T, okay? Because usually I be saying if it ain't about me, I'm a kiki, but girl, this time it's about me. It is about me. So if you are new here, hey girl, hey boy, hey, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. If this is your first time watching me, you will enjoy here. We have a lot of kikis. I take you to exotic places, and we just have a lot of fun over here. So I think you enjoy subscribing. So let's get into the story. So as you guys read by the title, this gets real messy, okay? So we're not even doing a lot of talking, we're just gonna get straight into it. So in Miami at my college, I was going to school there for about a year, and in the department I worked in, I actually ran the social media page for the recreation and wellness. So we were in charge of, you know, having activities for the students. We would host pool parties and stuff like that. So I was basically on the marketing team, basically the only one heavy on the marketing team to advertise these to get people to come out. So now when this all started, it was COVID when I got this position. So we just started moving back to in-person things. So there were events, but a lot of people weren't going out. Stay with me because it's gonna make sense. This is all important. So one event we had, and out of nowhere, this tall white boy just comes out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my God, he is so fine. Like, hold on, because why is this man so fine? So, you know, in the moment I didn't say anything because one, I was on the clock, and two, I'm just a little baby. Like, I'm just a baby. You guys will learn that on the channel. So I didn't say nothing in the moment, but I was just like, my eye is on you. Now, fast forward to fall semester. Come to find out, he actually was on the basketball team. We had a few events and I seen him around again. So I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna say something because, you know, what do I have to lose? So conveniently, their room was like about 5 doors down from my room. And so we would, like, you know, always bump into them, me and my suite mates, you know, talk to some of them. You know, we all kind of had some type of something with someone in that room, like just in terms of communication, whether someone had a class with someone in the room or someone just had contact with them. So now previously, me and my actual roommate, the girl I shared a room with, hey Alicia, if you are watching this, we played ding dong ditch with them, just a kiki, super fun vibes, you know, whatever, you know, naturally. Okay, so this is where the tea starts to come in. So these boys are just a little too cocky for my liking, and they're just so childish. And I knew this going into this whole plan I had, but something still told me to go forth with it. So I'm like, okay, bet. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna pretend like we're coming back in from a night out, okay? We're gonna take the side door, and we're gonna walk in, and we're gonna pass the room, and I'm gonna knock on the door. And I'm gonna say, hey, you know, just go for it. So, you know, my roommate Alicia, she is down. She's like, you know, we're gonna do this. So we go, we do it, and usually their door is cracked because some things was going on in there, but we won't expose. And the door was cracked. So the door wasn't cracked this time. So I was like, ooh. So I was knocking on the door. I believe this was like a Friday night, so it kind of like fit. It was either Friday or Thursday. So it pretty much fit. So I knocked on the door and there was no answer. I knocked again, no answer. So I was like, okay, you know, we just gonna let it go. We're gonna take that as a sign, which we should have taken that as a sign. So we go back to the room, and conveniently, one of my other homegirls, she was like, hey, we're about to go to Wynwood. Do you want to come with me? So I'm like, yeah, bet. Like, I'll go to Wynwood. Conveniently, I'm already dressed up. Makeup's on. I'm ready to be out the door now. while I'm going out and walking, I don't know what made me go that direction and not the side door, which that's something I'm gonna have to really think about. But I went past their room and the door was cracked. So I was like, oh my god, oh my god. So I run back to my room and I tell my roommate, I'm like, you know, what should I do? Like, do you think I should just continue to do it or should I just not? She's like, no, like, go ahead, do it. Now, mind you, once again, there's a few times in my life where I can confidently say, like, I like how I look 100%. I feel confident. There's no issues. You know, I feel good. And those were one of those days. Those was one of them days. All right, that was one of them days. So I end up going back to the room and I knock on the door. So this boy that I usually when we play Ding Dong Ditch with, he's one of the boys there. So he's like, oh, what can I do? He was like, how do you say it? He was like, oh, what's up? And then I was like, is the white boy? I said, don't come for me in the comments. I was like, is the white boy here? Because it was just a bunch of black boys in the room, as I thought. And then he was like, where's your friend? I know you guys are joking. I said, she's not here. I was like, I called her name. I was like, see, it's just me. Like, I'm about to just head out, but I just had a question to ask. And then he was like, oh, like, what did you ask? And I was like, oh, is the white boy here? And then he was like, does he look cocky or not? And I'm thinking in my head, I don't know what this man looks like. He just, I don't know. So I'm like, I guess he could kind of be cocky. I don't really know. So he's like, okay, 1 minute. So now throughout this process, you guys, there was people coming to the door to just, you know, peek out and look at me. So many people just coming out the door to peek and look at me. There was another guy. I'm not even finna drag nobody because I gotta go back to this school and I'm not trying to have hella demons to fight and always be fighting every day. But somebody that just don't look the par to be laughing at me was like, hold on. No, what do you need? Like, just being mad, like, doofy in my face, just off. So I'm like, y'all, I was like, nah, my whole demeanor changed. I was like, y'all just doing too much. It's straight. Like, I'll just ask another time. So I'm walking away. So the same boy that I was saying is like little doofy. He was like, no, come back. I'm like, no, it's good. So the original boy that had opened the door, he came. He was like, oh, he's coming. Just wait, come back. So I'm still like walking down the hallway. So another white boy comes out. And obviously I'm using race in terms of not saying names. We could call him Jim. So Jim comes out the room and I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, this is not who I requested. I didn't even know he lived in that room. So I'm walking, I was like, you know, they just doing the most. Like, I just had a question to ask. So I get to the door, you guys, and they slam the door in my face. And all I hear behind the door is just like a bunch of like hysterical screaming, laughing. Like, when I say it wasn't like a ha, it was like like the funniest thing just happened. And I walked away with my head held high, but you know, I went downstairs. You know, at this point I'm waiting for my friend to come and pick me up from my side dorm because she lives on the other side now. And so I'm like calling my roommate. I'm like, yo, they just did this. I'm so upset. She's like, no, like, you look good. Don't let this ruin your night. There's more to that story that I could say for another story time if you guys really were interested in this and want to know how stuff got saucy after that and how it just got real messy. I could do a part 2 of this story time, but it was just so crazy. I was super proud of myself. I did not cry that night, and I think this is just something that needs to be discussed upon the community of just how women are treated, but also, you know, dark-skinned women and women of deep complexion. Like, sometimes we are literally joke of the hour due to something we cannot control. And it's just like, people don't understand. And I'm not saying that other women don't build up their self-confidence, or, you know, other races have it super easy, because everyone has something. But the way black women in general, and then especially, you know, women with deeper complexions, have to build up their confidence for it just to always get knocked down and they have to be the one to build it back up again, is just so crazy, and it's just hurtful. And I wish it was a discussion amongst the black community that was just more welcoming, rather than a pinning each other, light skin, dark skin battle, this, you know what I mean? Like, instead of it being a whole thing, I wish it was more of a everyone's listening to what someone has to say and what this group of people typically goes through, and we all try to come and find a solution, or people start treating people with more grace, more respect. And that situation, it was really hurtful, because it's been a while since I've kind of felt like I was made fun of because of my skin tone. And you know, we don't know if it was that, but I mean, the girls they mess with, that Jim, first of all, Jim, I didn't even want you, Jim. I didn't even want you, Jim. That's the gag. I didn't even want you, Jim. But Jim had another white girl, and most of the boys in the room just talked to Spanish girls. No one really talked to black girls, so it was whatever. It was just, I think it was a really tough time for me in general, because it's just like I always felt oddball out, whether it was at Zara, whether it was just at my school, whether it was just in the people I was around. It just always felt like I don't want to say the ugly friend, because I know I would get dragged in the comments, but it always just felt like I always felt less than compared to a counterpart. And it's just, I wish that color wasn't such a factor nowadays, and I do hope and pray that we get past it and it's not a trend right now, that it actually just stays and everyone respects everyone. And you know, if you truly find someone attractive, that's why, not due to a fetish, not due to a trend, not due to a, oh, I don't usually talk to black girls, but you're different. Like, no, I just think this is such a serious conversation that needs to be had, because it's just the way, like, I know I'm starting to kind of stumble over my words because I'm trying not to get emotional, just because really thinking back to that is really quite disgusting. I had to go through that. So that alone was just disgusting. And I am happy that my roommate, the one that was in the room with me, stood by my side throughout that, and really, you know, was on my side, and kind of just spaced herself away from the boys as well, and just respected that was a messed up situation. Although it had nothing to physically do with her, I do respect that she took my side, because that spoke volumes to me, and that just showed that she respected me as a person, and she seen the situation as not even color away, human to human. It was just a disrespectful thing. So, you know, we don't know we never will find out, you know, what the real reason was. I think someone had asked one of the boys, and they just said it was, I don't know, bullshit answer. Yeah, I didn't really think I was gonna get emotional talking about this. It's actually taking me aback, because I didn't think I would feel this way. But I just hope whoever's watching this video, make sure you are kind, you give gratitude, you're generous, you're sympathetic, you're sensitive to the people around you, because you don't never know what someone's going through. You never know what battle someone's fighting. You never know what people have to go through, because that one situation, what if that just like took me off the rocker and I was already having a super hard time? And although, you know, some people could say I set myself up for it, because I shouldn't have invaded their personal area, I shouldn't have asked, but it's just like, you don't even know what I was asking. What if this boy was in my class and I had notes from him, and I was like, give me back my notes, or I had a question about something, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What I have been realizing is I'm pretty much the talk of the town at times, and I don't even know that. So I probably was already a discussion in their room. So I know there's a lot of so's, buts, and sighs, but that's truly the end of the story. I definitely am going to do topics about colorism and things about the black community, being a black girl growing up dark skinned, things of that nature on this channel, because That is our foundation, and that is me. I am her, she is me, me is I is she. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. So that's a very important thing on this channel. I am black. I will always be black. I ain't gonna like my skin. So this is me. So that will be a topic of conversation. That was enough for tea time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was definitely a touchy topic, but I do hope that this shows you like this truly does happen to people, because I know some people are like, colorism's not real, racism's not real, or y'all don't get treated any different. No, because I'm pretty sure if I was a petite little white or Spanish girl, I don't think the door would have been slammed in my face, and that's just something I can confirmly stand on. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys also enjoy the new intro and outro made by moi. I felt like we needed a little switch up and just a little upgrade, because we had that one for a minute and I'm really indecisive. So I like to switch it up. Please do not forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. We are growing every single day, guys. I get so emotional when I see the numbers change within hours. So thank you guys so much for your support and love. I cannot wait to bring you guys more content, more travel content, more lifestyle content, more influencer content, and just more vlogs if you guys enjoy vlogs. So if you have come from the Bimini vlog, there will be travel stuff coming up. But just let y'all know, when I travel, I'm not cheap. So we got to get the coins back up, because I'm not a cheap traveler. If I'm going to take y'all with me, we going to be living in luxury, okay? Okay, thank you guys so much. And please comment down a T emoji if you made it this far, because you are gang for sure. Thank you guys so much, and bye.